Okay. Well, hello. It's been a while. It's June 25th. I'm not really sure when the last time I flew was, but it's been quite a while. Life gets in the way. Two new lives in this case. My daughter actually gave birth to her little twin boys 7 weeks early, so there's been a lot of hospital stuff, and she was in her second or third hospital as her condition kept changing until they sent her home. But everybody's healthy and fine. The boys are small. One of them came in at I think about 3 pounds and 12 or 13 ounces, and the other one was like 4 pounds and 3 or 4 ounces. So they're little kids, but they're and I can't say they're very cute. They're newborns. I mean, they're all scrunched up and everything, but they're healthy. Everybody's happy. Everything's going well. So there's that. I guess we're warmed up on the oil. We can go ahead and take off here. Let me get set. I haven't flown for a while, so I got to get reacclimated here. Let's get a direct to back to Bolton in, just in case I get lost. There we go. Always have a destination in. Okay, so I'm just going to call ground and taxi on down to wherever it is we're headed, and turn this camera back on when we're ready to go. So I guess while we're taxiing out, we're not going far. We're going to runway 22, the close one. I did finish up the book. I finished the final chapter 2 or 3 days ago. Last night, I uploaded it to Amazon. I uploaded a Kindle version and a print version. The Kindle version is live right now. The print version takes a few more days. They have to review it and such forth. And I really don't want to sell the paperback until I've seen one myself. I don't know what the font size they've picked. You don't have a whole lot of control over it. It takes a whole lot of faith. It's a fairly complicated process, but certainly not as complicated as literally any other way of publishing a book. I mean, you don't have to go out and get an ISBN number by yourself. They do one for you and all that stuff. So it's called the Papa Golf Chronicles. It is not about this airplane. The book I started to write was about this airplane. But there was so much backstory and intermingling with the RV-6 that I had at the time that by the time I got through all of the who I am and why you should care, or whether or not you care, I guess is probably more appropriate. You can skip that chapter, the All About Me chapter. But there was just so much about the RV-6 that led to this. The whole point of the RV-6 was to spend a few years maintaining an experimental, learning some of the things, tips and tricks and all that yet, before actually trying to build one, which is, as it turns out, a very different thing. But it worked out very well. So the next book, I assume I'm going to go ahead and write the book I started to write, and it should go a little bit better because the source material is much cleaner. I was using decades-old writing, and I was a very bad writer. I didn't care about, there was no spell checking, no grammar checking. It was pretty sloppy stuff. The Schmetterling blog, I think, is a lot cleaner. So I don't know how long that'll take. I'm not really ready to jump into it. I have not even read my book. I read the chapters as I wrote them. I read them as I proofread it. 104,000 words, and Amazon found only one misspelling. It was actually a typo, but still misspelled words. So, so it should be relatively clean on spelling and such forth. But as far as a cohesive story, I mean, there's no plot to it. It's entirely episodic. I did this today, with no real cohesion between chapters. So it's a memoir. It's a diary. So anyway, that's for sale for the princely price of $9.99, which is you really have to kind of start high on your asking price because Amazon likes to do sales, whether you want sales or not. Promotions, they call them. So in any event, it's out there on Amazon. Buy my book. All right, today I'm just flying. I'll probably go out to Madison County and do some touch and goes. I really just wanted to fly, exercise the airplane, kind of get back into the spirit of the thing. So we got a run up to do. I'm going to get that out of the way, and then we'll head off to the west. Okay, everything's good on the run up. Canopy is latched for the 3rd time. I'm enjoying my new reclined seating. I'd kind of forgotten I'd added this new sitting position with the seat in this kind of a reclined position. I really like it. So it'll be my 2nd time flying this with the more comfortable reclining to the seat. So we're ready to go. There's no sense sitting here chatting. He's wondering if we're going to go so he can get back to whatever it is he does up there when there's nobody flying. The weekend was pretty busy. We had good weather over the weekend, a little hotter hotter than this. This is real nice temperate weather. We're back to spring-like weather, but people working again today, I guess. Nobody flying but me, which is, you know, my kind of crowd. So let's see, I want to tell him Bolton Tower, I'm okay.
Bolton Tower, experimental 284 Delta Golf, ready for takeoff, runway 22 at Alpha 1, departing VFR westbound.
Experimental 284 Delta Golf, Bolton Tower, turn right on course, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, right turn on course for Delta Golf.
Okay. Also haven't been flying with Civil Air Patrol yet. It's been a year. Probably. It's been an absolute year. We're still waiting on the national headquarters to let us start flying again. They've got a plan, they have metrics, so it should be soon. So hopefully I'm going to be flying those planes soon. Alright, here we go. Those up in no time at all. And there we go. Alrighty. Momentary stall warning, that was just a test. Alright, up we go. It's a gorgeous day. Outside air temperature right now, 73 degrees. Visibility completely unlimited all the way up to the horizon. I don't know what it is about my lawn, but I'm looking at my entire neighborhood, and mine is the second to most brown. I guess other people must irrigate or something. Mine's just dry. Yeah, at risk of a backyard fire. It's so dry. Brush fire. It's so dry. We got a little rain yesterday, and that'll help a little bit. But I mean, I'm looking at the golf course. Oh, this is interesting. You won't be able to see this, but there's a country club just basically right across the street from my neighborhood. And on one of the fairways, whoever mows the fairways has mowed in a big rectangular sign that says Trump 2020. I wonder how many players actually know that's there. I'm not sure they'd be able to tell, you know, down from being on the ground. You'd have to be way up here to be able to see it. I'd circle around and get a picture, but I'm still in Towers area, and I don't want to. I told them I was departing to the west, and by golly, I'm going to depart to the west. But it kind of puts me in mind of what I want to do in my backyard, is just mow in a big left turn arrow and the letters KTZR, turn left here for runway 4. I mean, because people come left base over my yard all the time. I thought that'd be fun. But it would actually be, it's yard work, and I'm really burned out on yard work already. I've been doing a lot of that. Finally, it's grass isn't growing as fast. I don't have to mow it but once every other week now. But yeah, it's been a lot. Alright, so I'm just going to head on out to Madco and do some touch and goes. Not much to talk about between here and there, I don't imagine. Now let's see what's going on out at Madco.
Madison County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1312 Zulu weather. Wind 250 at 7. Visibility.
Right, landing 27.
0. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 22 Celsius.
Alright, it's landing 27. Right now I'm direct to the airport, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to set up to come in over the town so I can do a nice 45-degree left downwind entry like you're supposed to do. So I'm going to yank my track right over here to the town and go off of nav mode and onto track mode.
Cleared 209 mile. Delta's turning right base, runway 23, Middleton traffic.
There we go. So that'll set us up for a cleaner approach than just diving straight into basically a straight in. Alright, just a few miles from town, so let's go down to pattern altitude. Let's look that up. I think it's still 2,100 feet, but I struggle to remember that kind of thing, so let's look it up. That's why we have all this stuff. So I want info. Yes, 2,100 feet, so we'll dial down to altimeter, down to 2,100. And down we go.
Approaching altitude.
Oh, that timed out very, very well. Almost like I meant to do it, like I planned it ahead. It's just intuition or blind luck. Or I guess some combination of both. So there are the prisons, so I'm still in track mode, so I'm just going to drive my the west so I can make a true 45-degree entry, not just the, not a perpendicular. Want to kind of ease into it. Still nothing in the pattern that I can see. And now we can turn directly at it. There we go.
Madison County traffic, experimental 284 Delta Golf, 2 miles south, entering a left downwind runway 27, Madison County.
Speed's coming down towards flap speed. That's working out. A little more track to this way. There we go. That's what I want right there. Right there. Thank you. 85. We need about 80 for the flaps. We're just about ready to turn into the downwind. Autopilot off.
But disconnect.
Flaps down. Well, let's make our turn, then the flaps down. A little bit of gas.
Madison County traffic, 284 Delta Golf is a midfield left downwind runway 27, touch and go, Madison County.
All right, let's get the flaps down. Boing and boing. Requisite trim. There we go. And let's get the power out. If I haven't flown this thing for a while, I'm just, for some reason, very reluctant to let it descend. I end up way high on final. And I don't mind slipping. Slipping's kind of fun, but, you know, I'm practicing technique that I would use routinely. All right, 65, that's good. Still not coming down worth anything.
Joe, will you be flying on Saturday?
I'm not sure who you're talking to. I mean Joe, but that's not me.
Yeah, Madison County, 4 Delta Golf, left base 27, touch and go, Madison County.
Nobody out there that I can see. I can see all the way to downtown. That's simply amazing. And we're still 65 knots. That's still good. This is looking good. This is good. I mean, as far as height, letting the airplane come down is looking pretty good. And plane taxiing out with some wig-wag lights. Those things are so visible. I wish I had those. Make it so easy to see. Oop, turned a little soon. That's okay. I've got a crosswind from the left. It's going to carry me over to the center line. In theory. If not, I have this thing. I can do it with this thing. Vassy says we're low, but, you know, that's really an IFR thing more than anything. I'm shooting for the numbers just because this is practice. Down to 60, which is what I want. Little over the numbers, just a wee bit over. And a bit of a healthy landing. That's how F-18s do it. Works for them, right? And here we go. Alright, that's one. Not horrible, not great. Really not doing a good job in the flare. And we'll go around and do another one. And kinda, this guy, I don't know if he's done a run-up or if he's going to do it end of runway or how long he's going to be. I would try to time this to give him time to get out of there.
Quick, traffic,
But I don't know how long he's going to be, so I'm just going to fly away fly if he wasn't here until I hear more. He is at the end of the runway. He doesn't know what I'm doing because I haven't announced, which is kind of my fault right there.
Madison County traffic, 284 Delta Golf is left downwind, runway 27, touch and go, Madison County.
So now he knows. He can go or stay. All right. no sense getting above the flap speed and trying to slow it down again. It's the most boring narration ever. Yeah, just wait till you get the audible version of my book. If you want to listen to it instead of reading it, you know. All right, flaps down. And let's pull the power a little sooner and a little more aggressively this time. Keep kind of a shorter pattern if I can. Still no word or motion from the guy doing his end of runway check. All right, we're all in on the throttle. I mean, all out.
Altitude.
All right. Still looks a little high, but I'm going to go ahead now.
Madison County traffic, 4 Delta Golf is left base 27, touch and go, Madison County.
Still have time if you want to do it now, but as soon as I turn final, I'd prefer that you not move. I wish I had those wig-wag lights, he'd know exactly where I was. He's looking into the sun. When he looks out here for me, he's looking right into the sun. So I'm half expecting him to just pop right out in front of me.
Madison County traffic, 4 Delta Golf is final, runway 27, touch and go.
All right, 60, 64, 65 is good. Wind doesn't seem to be having much of an effect. It says right now I have a 15-knot crosswind. That'll go away when we get down here. The windsock is pretty much right down the runway.
Traffic.
Yeah, it's car going right in front of me. Oh, not that kind of traffic.
Traffic.
Oh, there's more. There's again. Lots of cars. All right, maybe we'll get the numbers this time. Nope, floating, floating, floating. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad. And we're off. That wasn't too bad. All right, that's enough. And head on home.
Madison County traffic, Ranger 163 Victor Romeo is taking 27 for a northwest departure, Madison County.
All right, well, there they go.
Hey, Joe, will you be flying on Saturday?
You still need me to, John? I will. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, there's Joe. Joe wasn't me.
Flying, I just went, we're going to use the hangar for Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah, I don't know whether I will or not, but, you know, you can just push it out of there if you need to. A few miles to the south.
Oh, no, we're just going to use the center portion. I just didn't want to have you want to go fly and have all these people on your way.
No, I'll be okay. Are they still doing the Young Eagles out here for Saturday?
I think they got about 10 or 12 kids.
Yeah, I know you told me that, but you didn't know whether they had actually decided to do it or not.
Yeah, I found out yesterday they went ahead and got clearance from the health department.
Yeah, we're just going for some breakfast at Urbana.
Stop by on your way back.
Okie doke.
All right, well, I was going to tell them where I'm going, but they don't care. All right, so let's get on nav. And let's turn on the GPS. And let's take our altitude to, oh, I don't know, 2,500. Altitude up. There we go. All right. Didn't do that. Altitude. There we go. I want 2,500, so up. There we go. All right. I got to practice the autopilot more than I practice the hand flying. This plane is very easy to fly. The autopilot is actually very easy to use, but you get rusty.
Madison County traffic, 163 Victor Ranger is departing the pattern to the northwest. 2 miles up on the Oh, we have traffic.
All right, let's get over to back to 128.1 and 121.8. Although I have started, I think we mentioned this on the trip back from Putin Bay, monitoring the emergency frequency. I don't think I'm going to do it for the 6 miles or 12 miles that I'm going to be flying, but that is going to be a new thing for me. Monitoring that, it makes a lot of sense. So, well, we just got landing, so gonna take another break with the camera here. And there's Madison Lake right off the right wing, which of course you can't see, but comes to mind because I've been going there and doing what I call fishing, which is sitting on the side of the lake with a fishing pole that never catches a fish. I'm not even sure there's any fish in that lake. There's a lot of people standing there trying to catch fish, but I've never seen it done. So it really doesn't matter. It's a 20-minute drive from my house, and when the weather is like this, a fishing pole is really just an excuse to sit by the water and not have people say, why are you just sitting there? Actually, I really don't want to catch a fish. I hate touching them. I hate trying to get the hook out of their mouth. I hate everything about catching a fish. I just enjoy going through the motions. It's relaxing. It's a nice little park. Early in the morning during the week, there's hardly anybody there. It's just perfect. On the weekends, I kind of stay away. It does get a little crowded, and there's only a few spots. When you're bank fishing, there's only a few spots where you can legitimately get at the water. To really fish, you need a boat. One of the hopes for my book, I'd like to sell enough copies to buy. I mean, I don't need much. I just want a john boat. I'll buy it used. I have a trolling motor for it. I have a trailer for it. I just need an aluminum john boat. Let me get back on course here. I tracked up to Lily Chapel. Now I'm going to go back to it, reset my direct to, and go back to nav mode. And give the tower a call here in just a second.
Bolton Tower, experimental 284 Delta Golf over Lily Chapel, inbound landing.
Experimental 284 Delta Golf on tower report midfield right downwind runway 22 wind 250 at 6 alternate 3001.
Report midfield right downwind runway 22 for Delta Golf.
And 1 notch on the altimeter. There we go. All right. So I completely forgot what I was talking about when I had to do some business here, but it's not important. It's almost always boring. So we got about 3 minutes to go. There's no sense sitting through there, so I'm going to cut you off again, trying to save myself editing time more than anything. It's always about me. All right, well, that was an entire minute. Now we're 2 minutes out. Now there's a whole different feel to it. So altitude, 1704, but we're really just going to take it to 18. There we go. And that should get us, we're about, let's see, a minute out, and we're losing, let's see, about 600 feet, 700 feet, something like that. So, yeah, that's going to work out. We should hit pattern altitude just as we hit pattern. I don't need to be up in the yellow arc either. I can start slowing it down a bit.
Approaching altitude.
Well, we can go down. This is working out, so we can just go down to 17. We'll be at the actual pattern. Well, pattern altitude -4, so, you know, 1710, if I could dial that in, I'd do it. Take a little more altitude, a little high. And we wanted midfield right now in 22. Got a breeze. Now it looks like we're heading at the departure end, but we have a crosswind, 18-knot crosswind that's going to push me. It would actually get me to midfield right over the runway, which is not what I want. I want it out here, but that's not actually a big deal. And we're at 1800. I can start flying it myself now. I don't need any help from the autopilot. And there's 1740. That's close enough. 1720. That's about where I want to be. 1710 would be a little bit better, but these go by 20s, so I'll just have to interpolate. Now there's 1700, now I'm too low. Get back up a little bit. And we're almost midfield. I don't want to rush the call, so he knows where to look for me. Still wanting to lose that 4 feet. There we go, got it back again.
Bolton Tower, experimental 4 Delta Golf is right, midfield right downwind runway 22.
Experimental 4 Delta Golf, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 22, 4 Delta Golf.
Still not another airplane out here. All right, so flaps, ba-ding, ba-ding. They make a sound. Did you hear that? Ba-ding, ba-ding is the sound of the flaps coming down. And I'm not going to land on the numbers. I'm going to land on my efficient landing. I'll make my, there's somebody behind me waiting landing. these warehouses and restaurants and all that if I can help it.
Altitude.
And because I'm landing long, I can carry a lot more altitude over this grassy area, or at least open area. Should something happen with the engine right now, I would not make it to the runway from here. I don't think I would make it to the runway from here. Not without an engine running anyway. But got plenty of open space. You can actually see brown grass where taxiway Alpha 3 used to be, which is interesting. Why that grass has not caught on like the rest of it. It's been a couple years now. Huh. Never noticed it before. There we go. This is about where we want to be. There was a nice smooth one. That was a nice smooth one. Even babied the nose wheel on that one.
Experimental 4 Delta Golf, turn right Alpha 3, taxi to parking via taxiway Alpha Charlie to the ramp, monitor ground point in.
Right Alpha 3, Alpha Charlie to the ramp, monitor ground point 8, 4 Delta Golf.
I think I got that right. And I even pushed the button this time. It's all coming back to me. Alright, well, it was a short little flight, be a short little movie. Full of content, though. Very content rich. So, don't know when I'll be flying again, really. I don't really know what's going on anymore. But hopefully soon. So, see you again. Thanks for riding along. Bye-bye. Oh, and buy my book. I'm having a problem. My canopy latch, I can't open my canopy anymore. I'm locked into this thing. And I don't know what happened to it. It's worked perfectly for, since March of 2003, so more than 7 years. Now I can't get out of the airplane. So I'll get back to the hangar and see what I can do about that. I might have to call somebody, come out with a screwdriver and get me out of here. So if you hear about a guy that dehydrated